Welcome to Atlanta Local Unplugged, the podcast that explores Atlanta's vibrant local scene for food, music, entertainment, culture, unplugged events, and the many hidden gems in Atlanta. Your host is Riley Bennett. Let's dive in.
Hey Atlanta, I'm Riley Bennett, and this is Atlanta Local Unplugged. Today's episode, Melodies and Eats, is all about weaving together the city's hidden musical rooms and the neighborhood bites that make weekends memorable. When I say hidden gem, I don't mean secret for secrecy's sake. I mean places where intention beats hype, rooms built for listening, kitchens driven by craft, and pop-ups that don't need neon to prove they're special. They're the spots where you feel the owner's fingerprints on the details, where artists test new songs, where the line might be short but the memory sticks. We'll map out intimate venues by neighborhood, surface emerging artists to watch, line up pre-show and late-night eats, and stitch in art strolls so your night has texture. You'll get plug-and-play itineraries, date night and friends outing ideas, and practical planning hacks on tickets, transit, and timing. Grab your notes app. We're crafting smarter weekends in the ATL, one set and one snack at a time. Whether you're new in town or born here, this one's for you. Let's start with the local sound, beginning in Decatur. Eddie's Attic is the acoustic heartbeat, a songwriter-first room with pin-drop quiet, legendary open mics, and a back patio for decompression between sets. If you crave Americana, folk, alt-country, and storytellers who can still hush a crowd, this is your sanctuary. Around the square, check the little series popping up at Waller's Coffee or track living room shows via Sofar Sounds when they land nearby. Slide west to Little Five Points, where Aisle 5 leans eclectic and immersive. One night it's alt R&B, the next it's live electronica with horn sections. Variety Playhouse, though bigger, still counts for me because it treats sound like a sacred object, and artists respond. Between the vintage shops and murals, L5P's sonic palette skews adventurous. Indie soul bands testing new arrangements, hip-hop collectives debuting collaborative sets, and DJs who crate-dig mid-tempo grooves. If you want rooms where you'll stand close enough to spot the pedal settings, start your hunt in Decatur and Little Five. You'll leave buzzing, ears happy, heart full, mind already planning. East Atlanta Village brings grit and glow. The RL remains a rite of passage, a no-frills stage where indie rock, garage soul, and weird pop collide with perfect fries at midnight. Across the block, 529 Spirit lives on through pop-ups and guest series that keep experimental hip-hop and punk adjacent. Step over to West Midtown for polished intimacy. Terminal West nails lighting and sound, and the patio makes set breaks social. Expect alt R&B crooners, touring synth pop, and local openers who steal the night. For jazz, keep an eye on the works and small-ticketed listening nights that treat dynamics like theater. Down in the West End, Wren's Nest lawn shows, Omen Killer sessions, and church-turned-art spaces foster cross-genre lineups. Think spiritual jazz into spoken word, into beat sets. It's where community crews test ideas before they bloom bigger. Each neighborhood has a sound. EAV is scrappy and adventurous. Like West Midtown is crisp and contemporary, West End is deeply rooted and bold. Pick the vibe you want first, then find the room that feeds it. Atlanta rewards intentional wanderers. Now, let's point the radar at emerging artists. Indie soul is bubbling. Smoky voices over pocket-tight rhythm sections, horns used for color, not volume. You'll catch them opening at Terminal West, headlining at Aisle 5, and sneaking late sets at the Earl Bar. Alt R&B continues to stretch, folding in live drums, modular synths, and gospel harmonies. Watch for weeknight showcases in West Midtown studios turned micro venues. Hip-hop collectives are back in builder mode, curating lineups where beatmakers, poets, and rappers cycle the mic. Look for collab nights attached to galleries or breweries that push visuals alongside bars. Americana stays strong through Eddie's Attic and backyard circuits, with young songwriters trading choruses and testing co-writes before they press vinyl. My tip, follow the openers you loved, then track their collaborators. Atlanta's cross-pollination grows careers sideways before it grows them up. And don't sleep on jazz-adjacent improvisers melding MPCs with saxophones. Those sunset sets on patios can be magic. If the flyer mentions a listening room, trust it. Quiet stages amplify talent faster than any algorithm on your feed. Period. Let's eat. In Old Fourth Ward, Pre-show means choices. Staple House Market for a snacky graze. Think charcuterie, bright salads, and a glass of something crisp. Then a stroll on the Beltline. For warmth, hit Nina and Rafi for a shareable Detroit slice. Pro move, sit on the patio and pace your pie so you're walking to the show satisfied, not sluggish. If the line's wild, Glide Pizza's thinner slices move quicker. Summerhill's scene is compact and perfect for timing. How Crispy's chicken sandwich is exactly as advertised, messy in the best way, and their fries travel well if you're walking to a brewery set. D Boca and Boca brings coastal Mexican with just enough heat, split ceviche and a cochinita pibil taco to keep things light. Budget tip, earlier is cheaper on drinks. Lots of spots run hour 1 happy hour specials. Wait time tip, check stories on Instagram. Most Summerhill kitchens post their queue length and sell-out updates in real time. Parking's easier early, but Marta's Georgia Avenue stop and scooters make a painless glide. Build cushion time into your bite. Grant Park keeps it cozy. If you're heading to a nearby house show or a mellow set, start at Little Tart for a savory pastry and espresso, or swing by Bennett's Market for a sandwich you can split on a bench under the oaks. If you need dinner, Mediterranean's gluten-free menu is flavorful and light, so you won't crash mid-chorus. Decatur Square is the stroll and sample capital. Brickstore Pub offers world-class beer and pub fare without the bloat. Order a half-portion salad beside your sausage plate, and you're golden. Superica's bar seats move fast for solo or duo dates when reservations are gone. For late night, try Victory Sandwich Bar for smalls and a quick amaro. And then there's Buford Highway, our global pantry. Pick a cluster by craving, Lao for the herb hit, Korean for sizzling platters, Mexican Moriscos for brightness. Budget tip, split appetizers at 3 spots rather than one heavy entree. Wait time tip, smaller tables get seated fastest. Be flexible. Bring cash for bakeries and expect menus to change with seasons. Order curious. Pop-up culture is Atlanta's heartbeat. To track the weekly shuffle, follow Punk Foodie ATL, set alerts for your favorite vendors on Instagram, and peek at brewery calendars. Elsewhere, Halfway Crooks, Orpheus, and Monday Night often host weekend slingers. Best practice number 1. Lines are data, not deterrents. Long lines mean heat. Ask the person ahead what the move is and decide if you're in for the signature or the sleeper special. Best practice 2. Assume cashless. Most pop-ups run square. Bring a charged phone and a backup card. Best practice 3. Avoid sellout sadness by arriving in the first 90 minutes or pre-ordering when offered. If a vendor drops a limited cheesecake jar or smoked wings collab, it goes fast. Etiquette tip, bus your area, tag the vendor and host, and don't hover at the table. Give them room to work. Finally, treat pop-ups as passports. You can eat Laotian barbecue one week and Nigerian small chops the next. Ask about spice levels, allergens, and wait times up front. Vendors appreciate clarity and keep you moving. Smiles. Art adds dimension to your night. Castleberry Hill's second Friday art stroll is the classic. Multiple galleries open late with refreshments, outdoor installations, and a friendly buzz on the sidewalks. Start at Besharat or Zuccotti, then wander into smaller spaces showing emerging painters and sculptors. Pair it with a quick bite at Nomas or a taco window, then shoot up to a nearby set in West End or West Midtown, depending on the clock. On the west side, galleries near Howell Mill and the Bennett Street cluster host openings that feel intimate yet energetic. Scan event pages for live painting or DJ sets that bridge to your show. The Beltline is your anytime gallery, murals, kinetic sculptures, surprise performances. My move, start near Ponce City Market for a half loop, grab a handheld bite, bao samosas, or a gelato, and finish at a listening room within a short ride share. Art first sharpens the senses. When the band hits, you're already tuned. Castleberry parking fills quickly, carpool or rideshare, and wear comfortable shoes for uneven brick streets. Check weather. Always. Time for Meet the Maker. I caught up with Maya Tran, the chef behind Firefly Pho, a pop-up that rotates between breweries and markets. She told me, I started with a folding table, a cooler, and a broth that reminded me of my grandmother. Atlanta gave me patience and feedback, one bowl at a time. Her neighborhood tie runs deep. She donates a portion of weekend sales to a mutual aid fridge near Summerhill and sources herbs from a small Decatur farm. What should we order? Maya didn't hesitate. Start with the herb salad, add the brisket and mushroom pho, and squeeze lime last so the aromatics lift. Pro tip from her team, bring your own reusable bowl if you're beltline bound. They'll fill it and keep your noodles perfect. Pop-ups like hers aren't just meals, they're micro-communities that move. When you follow a vendor, you end up following a neighborhood's heartbeat. Say hello, ask about the broth hours, and tip like you would a server. That generosity cycles right back into the scene. Small choices build big culture. Weekend shortlist, 3 plug-and-play runs. Itinerary 1, West Midtown Glow. 5 p.m. early dinner at Taqueria del Sol or Scofflaw's kitchen window for shareable plates. 6:15 stroll the Bennett Street Galleries or peek a design studio open house. 7:30 doors at Terminal West. Catch the opener and claim a sightline near the soundboard. Post-show, a soft serve or a nightcap at Ormsby's keeps the energy gentle. Rideshare pickup is smooth on Brady Avenue. Avoid the crush right at the venue. Itinerary 2, Castleberry to West End Flow. 6 Castleberry second Friday stroll with a snack from a pop-up table. 7:15 quick hop to West End for an intimate jazz set or a community showcase in a repurposed space. Eat light, split a bowl at Firefly Pho if she's posted up, or grab a handheld empanada. 9:30 wind down with tea at Tassili's Raw Reality or a quiet patio. Itinerary 3, Beltline to L5P Sparks. 5:30 Ponce City Market half loop, peeking murals and installations. 6:30 bite at Nina and Raffi or Vietvana for something bright. 7:45 head to aisle 5 for an indie soul bill or detour to the Earl if the lineup is calling. After, Victory Sandwich Bar for mini sandwiches and Amaro, or a gelato lap if it's warm. Screenshots save time. Book tickets before stepping out. Date night ideas, from low-key to lively. Try a progressive dinner. Share 2 appetizers at a Summerhill patio, walk for gelato on the Beltline, then land at a true listening room, Eddie's Attic, or a ticketed studio session where you can lean in, not shout. If you want sparkle, West Midtown offers reservation-friendly spots near Terminal West. Aim for a 6:15 reservation, leave by 7:10, and you'll catch the opener without rushing. Quieter patios, Kimball House's porch for oysters and a split martini, or a Decatur wine bar with small plates before a songwriter set. Friends' outing ideas are all about flexible hubs. Meet at a brewery with a pop-up schedule. Elsewhere, Halfway Crooks or Eventide, and let latecomers flow in. Plan a Beltline stroll to a show with checkpoints. Art wall at 6, drinks at 6:30, doors at 7:30. If the night runs late, Buford Highway Tacos save the day. El Rey del Taco or a 24-hour faux spot keeps spirits high. Keep the tab friendly by sharing plates and rotating who books tickets each week. For bigger groups, choose venues with patios and standing areas, and confirm set times. Arriving during changeover makes regrouping painless and keeps the night upbeat. Pick landmark meetup to reset if separated. Let's plan smarter so the magic feels easy. Tickets, smaller rooms post set times day of on Instagram, screenshot stories. When unsure, assume doors 30 to 45 minutes before music and arrive for openers. That's where tomorrow's headliners live. Transit, MARTA helps near 5 Points in King Memorial. Add a short walk or scooter for Castleberry, Summerhill, and the Beltline. Parking, check venue pages for lots and overflow options. West Midtown and EAV fill fast, so budget minutes. Rideshare, drop and pick up 1 block away to skip post-show bottlenecks. Support local, buy merch, even a sticker. Tip artists when you can. Some rooms pass a jar, others use QR codes. Follow the venues, vendors, and openers you loved and share photos the next day. Your signal boost keeps the scene alive. Comfort matters. Many rooms have limited seating. Eddie's Attic reserves some, others are bar stools first, so scan accessibility notes and request accommodations early. Bring ear protection, even intimate sets can run hot. Weather swings, carry a light layer and line up an indoor backup. Bookmark a community calendar stack, Indie Craft Experience, Atlanta Indie Market, Freedom Farmers Market at the Carter Center, Castleberry's Second Friday, and neighborhood porch fests. They seed future weekends with low-stakes exploration. Today we defined hidden gems, mapped intimate venues by neighborhood, spotlighted emerging artists, paired them with eats and pop-ups, and layered in gallery nights. Share your gems and tag Atlanta Local Unplugged to be featured. I'm Riley Bennett. Go hear something beautiful, taste something new, and support the folks making Atlanta shine. See you out there.
You've been listening to Atlanta Local Unplugged with host Riley Bennett. Until next time, plan fast, explore deep, and enjoy Atlanta.